All right, boys and girls, welcome back. I would like to do some unit reviews today. And if you notice with the thumbnail, LRM, SRM, MRM, carriers. Why do we love them so? Why do we fear them? Why do we dread them? Why do we envy them? Why do we care? Story time. In current military applications, we have tanks that have one sole purpose is to deliver a payload of hurt across the battlefield, whether it's an artillery howitzer, whether it's cannons, whether it's missiles, whether it's a lot of rockets. Regardless of what it is, we want the payload delivered. Let's talk about SRM carriers first. My first encounter with the SRM carrier was in the pages of 3026, the original version, and reading how an SRM carrier could ruin a light mech, ruin a medium mech, heavily scar a heavy mech, or outright wreck an assault mech, especially when you had more than one SRM carrier in the mix. So, in the vein of that thought, I've been using SRM carriers for years in Alpha Strike, just as that scare button, that button that makes you react to what I'm doing, while the rest of my army sails off to whatever lofty heights I have for them. That scary one shot, maybe two shot shotgun of SRMs scares people. And coming in at a respectable amount of points, the SRM carrier doing 6 at medium, 6 at short, with 2 armor and 3 structure is not long for this world. Let's just be realistic. Whenever you come down to it, the SRM carrier only lasts as long as the target and its surrounding supporter is in play. So, developed in the year 2470, and it's generically available across the Unisphere at 26 points. The scary part of an SRM carrier is that you can get 2 for the price of an assault mech, and the assault mech may not survive mission-wise. Both of them smack it in the face in one turn. Perfect example, I played a game last night, and 2 SRM carriers pounded a Marauder 2 that was clean. Marauder 2 only has 10 armor, so 2 points went straight to structure, force withdrawal. Mission killer. That's effectively what an SRM carrier is. And multiple SRM carriers, 4 SRM carriers is still barely 108 points. In a 250-point list, 300-point list, if you're defending a urban environment, hide in the background behind me. I would hide SRM carriers in garages, basements, driveways, powered down with blips, or if I had an ECM mask, no blips, and make you come to me. I have to have some kind of target, lure, something. And the SRM carrier is that scary something you never want to see by yourself in a dark alley. You know, when I used to look at and Google over the artwork of an Inferno taking out a Battle Master on the Battle Troops cover, I said, what else does that? So, with the advent of Alpha Strike's range brackets, no disrespect to DFA Wargaming, like I'm giving them a shout out. I love the way that they broke up their range brackets and it had extreme and everything else. I'm an ADHD gamer. Like, don't throw monkey wrenches and hookups and upgrades and optional tangibles into my game. Just let me have what I'm comfortable with. The SRM carrier at point is a 12-inch strut range, 12-inch strut range for short range, 30-inch strut range for medium, meaning that it moves 6, and if you're at the very tip of that 24 inches, you're in range to get hurt. So looking at this, what I would like to get across to you for SRM carriers is that SRM carriers are a very cheaply effective multi-dimensional GM's toolbox ace that you just keep in there. And the reason why I say that is because the cost of an SRM carrier is nothing compared to a mech. The cost of infantry and SRM carriers working together in combined arms and setting up deadly traps. I would really like to rock someone's day with a 300-point list with SRM, LRM carriers, and infantry. That's it. But stay tuned for the next video, which will be LRM carriers. Now, to concisely wrap up a very scary possibility for a variant that's going to drop in one of my TROs is, what if the Diamond Sharks were approached by a weapons company and it's very saying, we just want to buy client SRM6s, not streak SRM6s, not streak SRM6s with armors, just baseline. No one cares. SRM6s for vehicles. And of course, the Diamond Sharks would be scratching your head like, you want garbage? We can sell you garbage. We can sell you lots of garbage. So what I want to do is screen share really quickly. And talk about Solaris Skunk Works. So this is a baseline 60-ton tracked vehicle, same basic stats as a SRM carrier. When you click equipment, these are all client SRM6s, saving almost 15 tons. So all I did was add roughly 3 more tons to make the minimum Alpha Strike baseline. Again, Solaris Skunk Works was designed for quick strike point values, not Alpha Strike. So this is way more expensive, just in armor alone. You do, however, end up with 8 at medium range, 8 at short range. This thing will cleave heavy mechs to nothing now. And it's 8 armor. It's not that 5 points away, it goes away. Now it needs dedicated hate to stop it. I welcome you to SRM 2C. There you go. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll post the stats to the custom card I'm going to make later. It'll be in the description. Have a great day. Yes.